Hello, everyone. The Grove are back again with another match preview. This time in the FA Cup against QPR. Hopefully, the boys can put in a performance and get a win, and it's a nice distraction from the league. Hopefully, how you doing, boys? And how you feeling about the game?
Um, Not looking forward to it.
I always look forward to West Ham games. I don't even care. Like, it's just a welcome distraction, life. I guess even that, and then it just brings me back to reality, just realizing how crap we are and stuff. But let's hope tomorrow's a distraction. It's a QPR side that are doing decent, but we'll see where we're at, and we'll probably see some rotation that because I don't think he's going to want to play like his two key players and stuff. So probably the likes of Myers might play and stuff and whatnot. So yeah, it's a
I
distraction. I
think.
think.
I was just
Go
gonna
on,
say,
Joe.
oh yeah, because the fucking star players are doing so well. I love the FA Cup, innit? So I want a cup run.
I was going to say, I mean, since the game in the week, obviously, again, it was different from Wolves because it wasn't as much like hatred and resentment towards the team. It was just more like, oh, for fuck's sake, we just can't get any luck or we can't get over the line. But I feel 1% more positive and upbeat since then. I've had time to think about it, and I'm like, in isolation, we've not actually been that bad in quite a lot of games. Admittedly, the league table position, we are in shit streak. But if you took away the Wolves game, the City game, and the Liverpool game, we've been in all of them games. We've just we as you say, Joe, we cannot defend. But it's not as the case of like every week we're losing 5-6-0. The manager can do better in terms of his changes. He's made some, like obviously we brought in the two, Pablo and Tay. So hopefully QPR game could be a nice distraction for everyone, and even a win might just breed a bit of confidence. Are you sharing
Well,
this optimism, Joe?
no. Obviously, winning games does breed confidence, but yeah, everything just looks fun.
Yeah,
But as you said, it could be hopefully a welcome distraction, and it should be. I mean, it's the FA Cup, man.
yeah. I think like we're all of that age where we just about caught the importance of the FA Cup before like woke football as now
Woke
changing
football.
overly tactics and all the boring shit. But we remember like FA Cup final being on telly the whole day and it being like a massive thing and everyone wearing suits and shit like that.
Well,
Yeah,
I still believe it's the most prestigious cup competition in the world. I mean, you look at other cup competitions, like in European football, especially. All right, they might be
yeah,
like super cups as such, but they're all fucking playing abroad, Saudi
Yeah,
stuff like that. Whereas I feel like the FA Cup still holds something. I mean, if you watched it, I watched Wrexham, not in the Forest. Obviously, goes to show shit we are. Forest got knocked out by Wrexham, but
yeah,
you watched that 3-0. It's a great game. And
yeah.
obviously, I
you still,
think Wigan done Preston, so it's an upset and stuff like that. So we just need to be careful. But if you're a lower league opposition, and you get a Prem team, the one team that you want at the minute that you think fuck, we might actually do something is us. So, and obviously, there's going to be 9,000 QPR there, probably more, judging by Twitter and that he's saying they're all like fucking buying tickets in the home end because I don't know what other club you can do that in, but for a shit show. It's going to be those QPR on the home end as well. So it should be good. I love the FA Cup, but yeah, I am a
Yeah.
bit worried.
Yeah, I think it's one of them games where, like, I understand why. I think even I said the other day in the heat of the moment, like, "Oh, just fucking lose it." But I'm like, no, you know what? Winning breeds confidence, and it's like we need to just have that winning mentality.
exactly.
Hopefully, the new strikers can get on and score or do something to breed some positivity. Because fuck me, the fan base, the players, and the club need it right now.
Sure. Let me ask
Just
you
to,
this, guy. What are your favorite memories of the FA Cup? Obviously, the magic and stuff. I know recently it's just been a bit drab and boring because obviously you get the same winners, but there's been moments, haven't there, in the FA Cup
The
where
two
uh,
for me that always stand out. I didn't go to the game because I was only like 10, but I remember watching with my dad at home the Man City away where Ashton scored twice. And then I remember when we beat Borough. Was it? No, was it? Yeah, Borough and Harewood scored
well,
that fucking screamer.
yeah,
Villa
Yeah, I
Park.
think those two for me, obviously.
I think that Harewood one just screams out to me. I think
Yeah,
just the moments because
Uh,
do you know back in the day when just playing neutral grounds as well? It's
yeah,
just great.
definitely.
Honestly, I don't know why they don't
I
bring
think
that
it's
back.
sort of having both the rounds at like the same ground. It takes away the shininess of the final almost.
Like
Doesn't
a bit of the prestige, isn't it? Because you worked hard to get
Yeah.
your day out of Wembley, and where you
Well,
are,
yeah,
it's
that's
just
it. That
semis.
Wembley,
Like,
playing semi-finals at Wembley, I think kills it, man. I think
it?
you shouldn't play in Wembley until you reach the final. Like, what's like playing the neutral ground? Honestly, I think that'll be great
Definitely.
because
yeah.
you can meet halfway. It's not anyone's turf. Both stadiums, it's going to be like a proper football atmosphere anyway. Like, save the cup final for Wembley and stuff. But yeah, I don't know.
Even like they don't give the little clubs, if they do get a draw, they don't even get the funds of getting the replay anymore. They have to just play the
Nah.
game straight away. So obviously for teams like us, it might be better because the last thing we need is another fucking game. But for the teams in like League 1 and 2, and like if you do
But
make it,
they played more games than us, so I doubt
Yeah.
they
They do.
really want it.
Let me tell you this though. Actually, this is something I was thinking about. This is not the FA Cup, but the League Cup. So obviously, you know how the teams that play in Europe come in the fourth round because they've got European games and stuff. Have you ever thought, what if we just kick those teams out, so it gives more chance to those teams who are not involved, like get rid of like United, Tottenham, all these top 6 teams or whatever who play in Europe, and let everyone else have a chance? So then they are guaranteed to play European. Someone's guaranteed to play European football, like a random team.
I
Would you
don't
think that'll be good?
No, I don't think you can really do that, to be honest, because obviously it takes away some of it. Because then if you get so far up, then everybody be like, "Oh, it's a bit of an asterisk next to it because you haven't played." Because obviously the later you get, the more likely you are to play like,
Yeah, but
say, like a
if they
City or
kind
a
of separate the
Liverpool.
football league and the FA Cup, though, that's what I'm saying. Because
what always gets me is
yeah,
the fans of the big teams say they don't care about it, and the club make out they don't care about it. Yet they're always in the fucking final, so they must care
exactly. And
about
they're screaming saying, "Oh, we can't play too many games. It's too many games and stuff." Well, I'm just saying, well, get rid of them. It's fine,
it.
and then let someone else that actually wants to be in those. That actually, it gives teams like West Ham and think saying, "Oh, we can actually win this cup and stuff." You know,
That's
it
that's
just
why
gives.
that's
It,
why
that's
that's why
it.
you got all them spend all that money on your squad. Use it.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm just saying that I think that'll be nice, just so that it's not the same teams win it all the time. Obviously, I
Well,
know last year it was Newcastle that won it and stuff, but
I think
you know,
the thing that annoyed me the most, I mean, this one the FA Cup was the League Cup, but I remember we got back to the pub after beating Bournemouth 1-0, and we're like, oh, we got, and I didn't even realise we had to play like a champion or a team in Europe, and it's like, well, straight away you're just going to be handicapped, and it's like Liverpool away, and like, well, what's the fucking point in going to the Bournemouth game?
Yeah,
yeah.
you got dicked 5-0. Was it 5-0, 5-1?
We went. Did we go to? That was the game we went to. Is it?
No, that
No,
was
was
the
it?
year before.
That was the year before.
Year before,
I
where
mean,
we
they're
got
both
up
the
there.
same, innit?
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
got static, and then Moyes decided to just rotate to fuck, and we were like, oh.
We're just halfway. We're like just entering Liverpool and stuff. Like, yeah, I'll feel something good. No, Moises said, yeah, we're gonna sacrifice this game.
Yeah.
The Pyatt free kick. That's another memory.
Oh shit! Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's class.
I feel. I mean, I'm probably wrong, but I feel like that was the last time we kind of got like, what was that, quarters? We got knocked out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lost
I
to
remember
United.
that because
Is that the
we
furthest we've
had,
been for like? I feel like that's the furthest we've been for a little while.
yeah, because we got robbed at Old Trafford because Schweinsteiger speared into our keeper for their equaliser, and then in the replay we started off so
Rashford.
shit, went 2-0 down, we got one back, and then we got an equaliser in like the 94th minute, but it was chalked off for offside, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they
Yeah.
ended up playing Everton and then Palace. It's like, what a run to the final.
Yeah,
I feel like we would have won it.
Yeah, we should have won it. That could have been the year we won it.
But other than that,
Yeah.
we've had a few years to get fucking knocked out by La League opposition. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we got to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup under Avram Grant in the year we went down. And Everton died for not died. Fuck me. He dived. He dived for Stoke, didn't he? And got a penalty against us. So that really pissing me off.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've not. Unfortunately, we've not really had many cup runs of late in that I can think of. I mean, we got to the semi-final of the League Cup against City, lost 9-0 in aggregate. I remember me and you going to that, Marlon, the home leg, and it was just us two. It was literally just me and you in the whole block.
Yeah, it was a whole block, and everyone just like, because we lost the first one 6-0, didn't we? Yeah.
And I remember, I'll never forget it. Some bloke come out and went to me on the walk back to the station. Well, mate, at least it weren't 10. So,
For real.
I never ever thought I'd hear that. But yeah, on to this weekend though. We've got QPR. I don't know much about them as such, but I know they're having a bit of a better season than they normally do because they're normally flirting at the bottom three, aren't they?
Are they mid-table?
I think so, yeah.
I can tell you that right now, to be fair. I've got some few bits and bobs to share with you.
Fuck me, he's actually got a little fucking stat pack ready. Jesus.
Yeah, go on. Let's learn a bit about QPR, the wonderful Queen's Park Rangers. Oh god, you know I've actually been in that pitch.
Sound like David Brent.
This is so. Why have you turned into?
David Brent's from West London, isn't it?
ITV fucking presenter. What is going on?
There we go. So let's go to it. So QPR, they're doing all right. They've started it quite well. They're 11th right now, but they're actually 3 points off playoffs. Okay. So it's quite tight in the championship. But during their seasons, they're normally like faltering, aren't they? They're normally like mid-table or just surviving relegation, but they're doing really well and actually having optimism. They've actually got quite a good squad. But in the last 6 games, 2 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. So I think the last one they actually won the last game actually. So
I feel like I see on Twitter I think they've got like quite a few injuries at the minute.
Yeah, I forgot to check into that, but yeah, they do have a few injuries. I heard. I think you might have just told me, so you're my source. Thanks, Joe. But yeah, we'll see. But in terms of play style, innit, I think the team just like suppress. They don't really keep possession. Their possession is about 46%. So it just shows that they're just quite high intense. Don't really care about the ball. They do more short passing than long range passing. So in terms of once they get the ball, they try and keep it. They like to play on the wings and stuff. And they're a team that actually likes to take a lot of shots. So on average, 12 shots per game and stuff. So yeah, just be aware of that. With our defense, they're probably at least going to get 1 or 2 goals, unfortunately. But
Joe's face, he looks so puzzled that you've got into this.
Marder's done a scout report. He's probably done more than I. Probably done more than the coaches.
Mate, we're professionals, boys. We've got to do our due diligence to look at the teams.
I was going to say, I'm glad somebody has, because I'm not going to be honest, I don't know a lot about QPR at the minute. I know the fact Loftus Road, and I know they've got a player called Ilias Chair, and James Walcott supports him. That's about as far as my QPR knowledge goes.
Well, speaking of Ilias Chair, he's one of their key players, so he's probably like more than mentioned on a 1.5% pass rate normally. He's got 1 goal and 2 assists, so decent player and stuff. He's, to be fair, 28. I thought he was a bit older than that. He's been around for a while. I mean, the last time I heard about Ilias Chair, I swear I heard him going to jail or something. Was supposed to go to court. Yeah. I remember that. Probably 2 years ago. But that must
I think though, like it's almost going to feel like a fucking home game for them because they're going to. It's giving like this is their big like.
Of course it is.
Out in the cup,
it's a big day out. It doesn't matter. Like I mean, they've got 9,000. How many like grads you gonna go to where you're gonna get 9K? There's not many.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
so, and they're probably gonna. And I'd imagine they're quietly confident. They're thinking, right, fucking hell, this team's like free falling. We got a chance, so we're gonna have to be on it. Otherwise, we're getting knocked out. Simple.
You see that, but they show a bit of like, what's the opposite optimism? Fear or stuff, because I've seen on Twitter their fans being like, "Oh yeah, time for us to get knocked out to West Ham," being like that, obviously. But
I can't remember if it was them, but I'm pretty sure they didn't get out the 3rd round for like 8 years or something. Like they never get out the 3rd round. They always get knocked out the 3rd round. I'm pretty sure it's them.
Great, that's just what I want to hear.
And West Ham. But
I was going to say it's just important though. Like there's a lot of people like our fans like, oh, you focus on the league, who cares about the cup, you ain't win. I was like, yeah, but it's about just getting a bit of confidence and like that 1 win, we could take it into Spurs. And obviously we're not talking about the Spurs game now, but that game's massive. Like you got to think the Tottenham fans are fucking really unhappy at the minute as well. So it's a huge game.
Fuck the league. I don't care about the league.
Yeah, cup.
I want us to do a Wigan. Fuck it.
Plus, like, I think I always hate it as well. When we get knocked out so early, you don't get the like dopamine of watching the
draw.
And I'm like, for fuck's sake, like, I'm not even in it.
I feel like as a football fan in the country, like one of the best days is the fucking cup draw day. You're like,
definitely.
I mean, you know, 9 times out of 10, you're just gonna get like dead draw. But then there's that time where you're like, fuck.
I remember when me and Marder watched the cup draw. We was at Derby away, I think, and everyone around us was like, "I bet it's Man United away." And he was like,
Yeah,
United to play West Ham." For fuck's sake.
literally. We called it. It's just always happening.
Yeah.
On the small TVs. But yeah, I mean, aside from that, I was going to say Jimmy Dunn, defender, done well, quite because it's the highest rated player on who scored. And Richard Coney, who was playing at Wickham last season.
Shit,
We were
yeah.
looking at him at one point. And he's setting quite well, quite pacey. He's got 5 goals, 2 assists. So probably still just adapting into the league, but I think he's growing into it. So he's someone to watch out. So, yeah.
He was quite highly rated at Wickham, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was indeed. And we probably should have gone for him, to be fair.
I think his story's mad, isn't it? It's like
Yeah,
how he
homeless
become-
World Cup.
Yeah, I was just homeless when he played, and then he flew over here, had a trial for some teams. And I think he was signed for Wickham, and then got bought QPR. It's meant to be
What would
half
happen
decent,
is-
to be honest.
And what would happen is West Ham will wait till he scores 15 goals and then bid loads of money for him as opposed to getting him early. It's just what we do,
trust
innit?
me.
But yeah, do you want to go over like prediction? I mean, I suppose it depends on the team, but annoyingly, I'm already pissed off because I sat there yesterday for like 20 minutes and made like a preview for this one today to put on YouTube with like an edited version of Earthy. 20 minutes later, he's fucking gone. Because I was hoping we'd see George Earthy. But
I thought he was going to play today as well. I was thinking this is the game that was going to make or break him, and I was thinking, but
yeah,
I think they've just signed. I think they've just signed a centre back as well. Is it Ronnie Edwards? I feel like we've been linked with him in the past.
Oh, he was at
yeah,
Peterborough, wasn't he?
He was at Peterborough, then he went to Southampton. So
Yeah, I think QPR just bought him.
oh, did they?
Must be nice having a fucking centre back brought.
Very nice,
he's meant to be quite good, but
yeah.
But yeah, in terms of the team, I don't think he can really rotate too much, just because the squad's not exactly fucking big, is it?
No.
Well, one player we know that's not going to play is James Ward-Prowse, isn't it? So
yeah. I mean, I suppose we could briefly cover that. I try not to look at the ball leaks too much anymore because all it does, it just rattles me because obviously everyone knows how I feel about the ball in the stadium, and sometimes when I'm just reading the same stuff that I feel, it just gets you down. It's just fucking like at the end of the day, it's just a game of football, innit? But I see Jacob Steinberg and Sean Whetstone were having a little back and forth because about like the leaks that are coming from the club and all this shit. But I think Nuno did mention James. He got asked about James Ward-Prowse, and he said basically, "Look, hold that." Basically, like it would be interesting to know in a few years when James Ward-Prowse retires, what the fuck happened with him and Nuno, because something definitely went down.
I see people say because when he got sent off, while he was at Forest against Chelsea, but surely it can't be that. To like,
no, that was
it's two different clubs. Yeah, I mean, it was like a cynical one, wasn't it? It just
he flipped and then just
one of
grabbed
the best
the ball.
red cards I've ever seen. He literally just grabbed the fucking ball and stopped the counter attack.
Yeah. Surely it can't be over
I
that.
don't think I think people just chatting out their asses and stuff. I'm hearing that and I'm thinking it definitely isn't that. I just think he's just slow, and I think just realised he's just probably not good enough because when he was at Forest, he wasn't actually starting that many games, and after like 3 games, he got dropped and then came up subs and stuff. So I think just realised.
Like for me, though, it's that classic thing of when someone's not in the team, everyone raves about them. So James Ward-Prowse started every week, and even me, I was getting to the point where I was like, no, like even his like set pieces weren't great. Now he's not been in the team. I'm saying people like, oh God, we really miss his set pieces.
Like, no, we don't.
No, we don't.
We don't have the defenders to head the fucking ball into the net to begin with. So that's one thing. Because I've seen sometimes Potts' deliveries are much better, to be fair. I'd say.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It's just odd. I just don't get it. Like, but then he said, you feel like he's slow and he's not at it anymore. Then he starts Irving and Guido.
But can I say something? Can I say something? Because I think what confirmed me that James Ward-Prowse wasn't actually good enough to be starting and stuff was that Wolves Cup game that we had. I was watching him. He was second best at everything. Like, even in the 50-50, he was losing it. He just looked a yard off it. I was thinking, fuck me, he's really not good enough.
I remember that game, though. The way Potter set us up, him and Souček were receiving the ball on like the right wing, and it was like, what is going on? That was
yeah, I don't know.
But yeah,
What,
sorry, Joe, come on, mate.
what was you going to say? What, the team?
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of what team to put out, but I think he'll go strong because he knows that obviously if we lose another fucking game, they might even just go, you know what, fuck this, it's just not working. Obviously,
Yeah.
I think it will be a strong team. In terms of a prediction, I'm gonna try and be positive and go with 2-1 West Ham.
I reckon he'll play Hermanson.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
will he play Hermanson?
Yeah. I think Wan-Bissaka's back as well, so I reckon he'll
One
play.
Saka's back, yeah.
I reckon,
You reckon he'll play? Yeah, he
Mayers.
can play because it's a week, like it's a week difference, isn't it? So
Well,
Yeah.
I see a photo yesterday on Instagram that he's in training and that, so I reckon he'll
yeah,
play.
yeah. No, he is. He's back. Yeah.
I want to see Mayers play because I've been quite impressed with him the last couple of times
Mm.
he's come on, and then I reckon obviously I reckon Potts will play Magassa.
Yeah.
I reckon the two new boys will start as well.
I was going to say we might see Kante, but I don't know if he'll be played for the under-21s on Monday.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maybe.
The under 21s.
Obviously, if he gets called up to the first team, not be like, Gaffer, sorry, but I'm saving myself for the fucking under-21s.
Nah,
But, yeah, I think that he might make an appearance on the bench or something. But yeah, in terms of my prediction, I'm going to go with 2-1. What do you boys think?
I don't know. It's just we don't know the team and stuff. It's just a different feel, and I think I think QPR are gonna be the loudest in the stadium for sure.
It's not
Not
hard.
hard.
Yeah, it's not hard at all. So I reckon we'll go extra time, and I'll hold out for West Ham to win on penalties. Maybe, sure, why not?
Great, fucking nice and stressful third round.
Yeah, yeah, typical.
I was gonna say I think it goes extra time as well, but I'm not too sure.
Just say it, Joe. Just say it.
Ah,
Put the
no,
dagger in the heart.
West Ham will get it done in extra time,
There we
Right.
go. You've done it.
Fuck's sake.
and
Well,
then
well-
we'll get City away fourth round.
Yeah. Well, hopefully this preview's been nice and cheery for everyone. Sorry, go on.
I don't think it's been that bad.
No, but I suppose though, you don't want to go the other way, and you can't just be like everything's fucking rosy because we've not won a game in how many fucking months. But in the same breath, as I said at the start, it's like when I'm going back through the fixtures, I'm like, yeah, in this game we're unlucky, in this game we're unlucky. But I know that every set of fans probably look back at games and do that. That's natural, but it's not to the point where we're getting pumped every week. Like at the start of the season under Potter, it was like every game we're going to concede 4 or 5 every fucking week. It's not that.
Yeah.
But it's a mixture of what he's got to work with, his own tactics and his own changes, and just everything in general. So hopefully we can turn a corner. Otherwise, we are fucking sailing down to the Championship.
Up for the cup.
But yeah. Anything else to add, boys, before we go?
Sign some centre backs.
That's that every fucking episode.
I'm going to keep saying it until we sign some. Well, we've been linked with Charlie Cresswell for fucking God knows how long. But yeah.
Charlie Cresswell signs for Burnley. There we go.
It would. But yeah, if you have stayed and watched, thanks a lot. Hopefully we can get a win and we can actually have a fucking smile on our faces and a positive fucking podcast. But yeah.
Pablo scoring 2.
Go on, go on. Last one. If Pablo scores, what are we gonna do? We've got to do like a promise. What are we gonna do? Like if
Celebrate.
God. If Pablo scores, then I'll do a podcast shirtless. Why not? There we go.
And that's us banned. Nice one.
There we go.
Nobody wants to see that.
Pablo, if you're watching this, do not fucking score.
Don't score.
Yeah. Nice one, everyone. And we'll see you after QPR game. Come on, you Irons.